And take it off, or bring it down that glory. I read my saying that this is my story. Supernatural is natural, jump and it's going higher and higher. Tell the devil is what it is. Yes, indeed.
Yebo yasokisona leso sikhathi ke silapha lapha ku Facebook ngibingelele abasilalela lapha ku Courage nabasibukele ku Facebook. I say shalom to you. Namhlanje ke angihambi ngedwa, ngihamba no Lumka Mahlaba ke uyimodel uzokusitshela sonke ukuthi wenzani kanjani nje, sokhuluma nje naye because namhlanje naye sizobe sikhuluma ngezinto eziningi concerning youth, concerning modeling, concerning ukufunda because siyazi ukuthi ina uJune, so it's a youth month. Sawubona Lumka, unjani?
Sanibona ku-Car Radio, ninjani?
Lumka? Siyaphila, singezwa kuwena ukuthi unjani?
Ngiyaphila.
Ya, cela usitshela abantu ukuthi ubani uLumka Mahlaba?
Ngiyabonga Sixoli. Igama lami mina nguLumka Mahlaba, ngina 23, ngihlala eFrahead. Am I audible? Lumka is a very young, aspiring model. Ngithanda kakhulu ukumodela. From 2016, ngimodela from pageant to pageant around Zululand district. Lumka is a model currently who's qualified to be Miss Urban South Africa finalist for 2021. But
that is so interesting. So we believe about Ijenya. I think it's
I believe Gucci and modeling is nothing without brains.
It's nothing without brains. What do you mean about that?
I believe as a model, you should be educated as well. Currently,
Can you repeat that again? Because I didn't hear you.
As a model, You must be educated as well. As much as modeling is a passion,
I think it's the network issue, guys, and
hello.
Network. Hi, inkinga network.
Is it fine now?
Network
Guys,
issue.
please bear with me. Ifrahead is not very good with network. Sorry.
So I guess in Melody Pindi that issue though. Nazokutshela ukuthi uzwakalile. Okay.
Okay.
And then
My last,
you said you believe what's in modeling. Yeah.
yes. I believe modeling, as much as it's a passion for me, but I can also say with confidence that a young model with brains and beauty, it's an asset to South Africa. And getting into a field where you understand societies and how people function, it's very important as well. So my point is going to explaining who I am. Lumka Mahlaba I'm 23.
Yeah.
I have a bachelor's degree in industrial sociology. Engivumelayo ukuthi understand how people function as well as societies nje ewonke.
Yeah. So idila nani into njani? Industrial don't.
It's human resources.
Oh, human resources.
Yes.
So yeah, in modeling, that's what you are trying to say. So modeling.
In modeling, you must be able to come up with initiatives azokudinga ukusebenzisana nabantu, azokudinga ukuthi understand ukuthi endaweni enjani and ungasiza kanjani emphakathini. Yini ongayenza as a model, because as a model kumele ube open minded, ube willing ukusiza nalapho khona. Not only you can have the beauty, the work, the confidence, but the main important thing is what do you give back to the community.
Yeah. So modeling is not only about your body structure. That's what you're trying to say. Is that you have to observe what is going on around you, to see ama problems, and then you have to provide the solution as a model. I just want to ask you something. What's in modeling? Eqale manje ubonothando lwayo usamncane or ubonothando lwayo usuqedile isikole? What happened?
At first, it was an activity engangayinaki. Then as time went by, with peer pressure, self-esteem problems, lack of confidence as a schooler into your teenage life, and then you start realizing, I need to be out there. What can I do so that I can boost my confidence as well as get myself out there? So modeling was one of the platforms that I used, Nina, to express how I feel.
Yeah. Bese singabuza modeling yini kwenza ukuthi express intoni bese ngasakuza ukuqaleni.
Ingenza ngi-express indlela engizizwa ngayo. Because you find that even if as a young lady, we come across challenges amaningi. So in order to address things like gender-based violence, you get to express yourself, showing that I'm confident in my body. I'm confident as a young lady, and I understand how I must carry or handle myself. There's a discipline that you have to understand behind modeling.
Okay, what is that discipline that you have to understand behind modeling?
Modeling, not only, there's a certain way that you have to carry yourself. Like I said, you have to work with people, be helpful, be prayerful always. Teach yourself to engage in activities that will not only benefit you as a person, but also along the way.
Okay, what are those activities that you are talking about?
Activities like volunteering. We have a lot of charity homes in and around South Africa. You can volunteer. There are programs like sanitary drives, pet drives that you can do. There are a lot of activities. You can also even start planning your own pageant towards maybe working towards donating to a certain charity. All those kind of activities that you can do.
So modeling is all about like donating, upha kwabantu, uphe abantu something, ucinga abantu abadingayo. It's all about that.
Yes. The whole point of modeling is to be a role model to somebody else.
Oh.
When a person looks at you.
To be a role model. So
yes.
Okay. So ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi uqale nini ungena le journey leyo ukuthi ube i-model. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi uyishilo, but then kwaba ne-network issue, and then uqale nini umodel?
Ukumodela ngiqale ngo-2016.
2016.
Yes.
So how was the experience for us?
Modeling experience, it's very difficult. It needs a strong person because it needs somebody who will understand Wuti. I can't let anything and everything affect me. I can't let everything and anything make me feel bad as a person. There are lots of competitions around South Africa. There are a lot of pageants. There are a lot of modeling competitions. But the whole point of modeling is to try and try again until you get it right. But there's no model that is perfect. We all have mistakes somehow. But the whole point is to never give up as a model. You can model for 1 year, and in a year, you can have more than 10 titles. But you can model for 10 years and only achieve 1 title. The whole point is to never give up.
Yeah, it's to never give up.
Because there are challenges that we face as models to find, there's a modeling competition and you don't have money to travel, or you don't have a dress, or you don't have your hair is not good. So that those challenges we find you can't actually fulfill your dream or go model in order to reach the whole purpose of, but it's very difficult sometimes. But in modeling, you always have to be patient as well.
So in modeling, you have to provide for yourself. Even in makeup, artistic, melange, easy now. Everything, it's all about you.
Yeah, most of the time, yes. Not unless you are lucky enough to get somebody to sponsor you, of which we're always going from door to door, asking for sponsorship in any form. Because when you're going to a competition, for example, I'll use the current one, the journey that I'm going through, Miss Urban South Africa, as a finalist.
Yeah.
I have to do activities, and I need things like dresses, makeup, and everything in order for preparing for the actual event, the actual final event. So any form of sponsorship, that's that one thing we always pray for as models. Any form of sponsorship, it can be high heels, it can be a necklace, any form of sponsorship, it's always a pleasure. We always appreciate it.
So I think sometimes you have to know what to make up, right?
Yes.
Do you make up?
Yes.
So
as a model, yes, as much as we have to do makeup, but the whole point of you modeling is for the judges to see your beauty beyond what you show. So if as a model, you can have makeup, but most of the cases do something simple and natural to such an extent to your beauty is not hidden.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because kwesinye isikhathi ukuthola ukuthi umuntu umakeup-ile uthola ukuthi usemhlophe ngale ndlela le
exactly.
So
for modeling, try to go as natural as possible. That's why they actually you're not allowed in most pageants, you're not allowed to model if ufagizinho, because automatically your beauty, it changes your whole natural look into something different.
Yeah. So it's all about natural, but
yes, it's all about being beautiful in a natural, your own natural way, something that you're proud of and you're confident about.
Yeah. So ngoba dusho nje indaba yama makeup and futhi kubalekile ukuthi iphi makeup exetha kahle and nakhona oshile ulungu ukuthi akumele ulonduzane ufake i-makeup ukuze izikufihle ukuthi ngabe uyelo ubone so kufanele mhlawumbe nelinye celebrity kufanele bakubone wena nje uqobo. So about indaba zama-weave, because mostly Miss South Africa mabewina bawina uthola ukuthi omunye ugondile uthola omunye ukuthi i-natural hair. So what about ama-weave? Are they allowed ukuthi fanele ufake ama-weave or look and stuff, yabo?
Yeah, weaves, yes, they're allowed. They are allowed. But I feel like the modeling industry is here mover shifting towards looking for something different. Njobu Shuti, Abu Miss South Africa, they have short hair. Now they're moving for something different. They are allowed, but as a model, you have to try your best to do something different. Be confident, because we have different nowadays we have models modeling without makeup, without doing any hairstyle, with natural hair. Umuntu expressing her natural look. That's something different. That's something unique. That's something that as models we should always strive to do. Something unique.
So ekuqaleni ngikuzwile ukhuluma about inotujane self-confident. So because when you said ekuqaleni ufuna like ukuboosta inotujane i-confident yakho, uyibona ngazuthi umuntu onganayo nje i-confident ukuba wena or busaba indlela abantu abakubuka ngayo bungekho like confident ukuthi okay ngulumka Mahlaba and I'm proud of myself. Bukanjani?
When I was growing up, I always felt like ngimncane kakhulu, and I never had that confidence of even yes, I would walk around, but there's that, I feel like I'm too skinny, and automatically I already have a low self-esteem in like, and then I looked at my activities of which how can I use my small body to an advantage as this low self-esteem, building a confidence, building myself as a person, building ingqondo yami, shifting it from being negative to a positive thing. Because when you model and seeing those people cheering and screaming, automatically you feel like you're on top of the world. You feel like nothing is against you and nothing is gonna stop you. So it turns into it turns into a journey that involves people, but at the same time, you as a person, your mentality, nje ukuthi ucabanga kanjani as a person. And like I said before, as a model, it's very important to uthandaze, pray about everything. Issues on stage, pray about it. It also teaches you to pray.
So as ushilo ngekuqaleni ukuthi enena imodeling ikwenza ukuthi uyithola ukuthi ungubani and ifighthe i-low self-esteem lo adinayo, because ngempela abantu besifazane most yabo they are suffering from low self-esteem, and nakhona futhi it-drag down ukuthi ungabe confident about who you are. But then I want you to tell us ukuthi the first time uhamba stage, first time umodelisha, how was it like? Because okay, I'm not good enough, I'm skinny, I'm this and this, or you talk about activity, you know, and oh, I'm skinny, I'm this and this. Okay, abantu like skin, they're more beautiful than the black bone. How was like that? If also so qala manje usukele kule shell yakhe kuyona usuqala manje usuqhakaza usuyimbali usuhamba stage.
Yo.
Yeah.
One thing I can tell you, I was a mess. Because
I think it's the network, guys. Just be patient because of all days.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, one thing I can say is I was a total mess. I messed it up. I was and I was shy. All these people are just me.
Wow.
I at first because it was me against people watching me. I'm not used to such like bantu watching me. And another thing I didn't know was modeling also has a technique. You have to train, you have to practice. If not every day, probably twice a week. Wear your high heels, walk around.
Yeah.
That I didn't do. I did not know anything. It has a technique, how you turn, how you walk, how you handle your hands, how you handle your face. I did not know all of that. So I felt out of place because I did not know anything. I was just walking because I had this idea in modeling. No, you just walk. It's just it was hard, but that's what I can say. It was very hard.
From my heels, I know some my heels have a good side now. I hear actually good call. And the other they think what he hear over the dog and James and
that's the thing.
Exactly. My hair, it's so
like no one watches it.
Like in the over
like nobody how cleaner. Wear your heel, walk around. Allow ukuthi inyawo zakho zibe familiar with the heel. And avoid ukuthi if uzoyamodela you practice ngelinye heel and then on the day of the event you're wearing another one. because your feet as the type of heels you're wearing. Even if walking around, put your earphones on and just walk. Even if you're walking without even wearing your heels, you can put on your earphones, put on a song that you can model with and just walk. That's how I was able to grasp this heel. I used to wear it whenever I'm free. I'll wear it and walk around. And abantu will be like, what are you doing? But bang understand I'm actually trying to practice, because it's very difficult to find she's already on stage. She's struggling to walk. It's very difficult.
And like embarrassing, resta because abantu abaningi they think ukuthi nje just ukugqoka ihili just uyaligqoka nje engazuthi into, because ngempela fanele ube able ukuthi ukwazi uma straight, because indaba yokuthi umuntu uyahamba uyagoba ushaya ivoto no because ngiyengibona basekumodela kuwena lama-heel lawo amade ngempela. So is it vele nje umthetho wakhona ufanele ugqoke ihili elide kakhulu?
As a model, kumele uthwale umzimba wakho. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
As a model, kumele uthwale umzimba wakho. You are just out. So the type of heel egqokayo veza ukuthi the type of walk you're gonna walk. So usually I'm a models, those pencil heels and a platform in the front. Those are very comfortable. Very comfortable for a model. Like your toes are kulegile, but you already that high, and it allows you to pick up umzimba in such a way ukuthi umuntu uzombona modela freely, and it's the heel ayigqokile that allows her ukuthi walk akhululeke.
Yeah, as you should ukuthi kuba ne type of walk kumele walking ngayo. So ahlukile nama type of walker if you are modeling.
Yes, ahlukile. Khona ama runway models. Those type of models it's just straightforward, no smiling. Most cases basuke be advertised at the clothing kuma fashion shows. And then there's the pageant walk. Pageant walk abayibiza nge-catwalk, where you smile, shoulders, chest out, J.
Oh,
you like a princess. Those yes, like it's there's a runway walk. A runway walk is just a normal walk. No smiling, with clothing, all of that. And then there's the pageant walk. A pageant walk,